everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's 7:15 and it's Tuesday the 15th of October, and that of course is the first day of the Motorhome and Caravan show 2024 at the NEC, which is right where I'm heading for. Hello again. Well, finally got here. It's now 10:30, believe it or not. Took me about nearly an hour longer than expected because of the terrible traffic. So if you are coming, seriously, I'd set off an extra hour before you normally would. At last, I finally got inside. So after coming through like an airport-style security check through a metal detecting arch, finally got inside. Now I just have to show my ticket and enter the show. So off we go. Oh, we're on the stand of Rolling Homes. We've got prime position once again, just next to the entrance to the hall. And this particular model is a Ford Transit, and it is priced at just under £72,000. But I have to say, the quality of camper vans just goes up and up. We've got a fully equipped cab there, 2 swivel seats in pale grey leather, and it's fully fitted out in an oak type kitchen, and the quality, as I say, just seems to get up and up, but unfortunately so does the price. Right, we're now on the stand of Hillside Leisure, and I thought I'd bring to your attention the Hillside Birchover All Motion, which, as the name suggests, is a 4-wheel drive swamper style camper van in a lovely mustard yellow. You won't go unnoticed driving around in this. It's got the huge 20-inch swamper style wheels. It's based on a Volkswagen T6.1, and it's fitted out to the usual Birchover Hillside high standards. So it's all the gadgets you'd expect from that top of the range Volkswagen, and it's got plenty of storage. It's done out in a charcoal leather upholstery with swivel seats at the front, and Birchover's Hillside trademark is this, I think it's unique to Hillside, is this secret storage where you get plenty of extra storage there for all your tins of beans and soup and what have you. And then underneath you've got the fridge, and on top you've got the grill, in addition to the compact hob and sink. And this particular one is a hatchback and is priced at £76,000. Right, if you're worried about the budget and how much money will be taken off you at the end of October, and you're reconsidering your plans to spend 70 grand plus on a camper van, have a look at this. It's a GoPod Flex, and apparently it's made out of one complete shell, so no leaks or anything like that. It's very small, as you can see, so will fit into most garages apparently, save you a lot of money on storage, and very easy to tow, very aerodynamic, and surprisingly really well fitted out. So if I can take you round the back and show you inside.
Very hard to get it out. You want to make the door so it swings right round.
There, so there is a hob and sink, and there's a seating area which converts into the double bed with the use of the dining table, and of course the fridge, and you've got like a mini pop top, which is very cute to give you that extra height standing at the kitchen. And this particular model, I believe, retails around about £16,500. So there you go. Now we're on the Westphalia stand, which is one of my favourites because of the sheer quality of the products. I'm pleased to say that they seem to have changed their policy, which for the last few years has been viewing by appointment only, would you believe? But now you're free to have a look at your will. So here we have the Mercedes-based Jules Verne, which I've always thought is an unusual choice. I know a lot of vans are named after explorers, but Jules Verne was the actual author. But I don't think it'd have the same ring to it if it was called the Westphalia Phileas Fogg somehow. But yes, the best thing about these is, as I said, the sheer quality of the materials and the fit. And starting off with the Mercedes cab, all the gadgets and quality you would expect. I think it's a 2-litre turbocharged diesel, about 150 horsepower, if I'm not mistaken. This is a 4-berth and 4 belted seats. And this is the dining area, as you can see. And it has a rear kitchen area with an inbuilt toilet and all the usual hob and sink and fridge. For me, the main reason for buying something like this, because they're not cheap, is if you want to use it as a dual purpose vehicle. In other words, a lot of people sell their second cars to buy a camper van, so you can use it as a daily driver if necessary. Hello again. If you're looking for something a little bit different, take a look at this. This is the Nervy Mento, and it's a Ford Transit 6-metre long camper van, and it's got all the Ford gadgets and technology you'd expect, swivel front seats, but what I like about it, it seems to make an awful lot of sense in terms of the use of the space. You've got the bedding area, which is longitudinal, so that pulls out and makes a double bed. The disadvantage of that, of course, is that you've only got the 2 travel seats, so it's only really ever going to be a 2-berth, because you can't travel sideways, no seat belts or anything. You've got a TV there, a skylight, and the kitchen and bathroom are at the back. It's a high top, so there's no messing about with a pop top. You've got a decent sized sink and draining board there, fridge underneath, the fridge is there, with an oven and a hob above. And to the left, you've got quite a spacious toilet, hand basin, and room for a shower. So, of course, the downside of all this is the price, which is £86,000. Okay, if you are small in stature, or if you have a smaller budget, brackets not much smaller, you may be interested in this. This is a joint concept between VW and Ford, and to me it looks like a VW Caddy, but it's badged, this particular one is badged as a Ford, and it's what you might call a micro camper. It has quite a large pop top, as you can see there, which apparently you can deck out to sleep 2 other people. So in theory this is a 4-berth. I think you'd have to know the other 2 people quite well to 4 people to share a space as small as this. But the cab is as you'd expect, and there is, as you can see there, bench seats when it's not made up as a bed for the 2 passengers with seat belts, and it has a kitchen of sorts with a sink and a single hob, and I believe there's a fridge in there somewhere. Looks to be good quality, to be fair. I think you're probably expected to do some of your cooking and washing outside. There's a table that lifts up with the hatchback open. There's a table, a dining table, contained in the rear hatchback, and you get an idea. I won't do it now, but you get an idea. All these seats fold down. Somebody's kindly demonstrating there to make a double bed, but the width is quite restricted. I'm guessing it's only about 4.5 feet, or maybe 1.5 meters, something like that. So that's why you need to be small in stature, and I wouldn't like to be the couple that has to sleep in the, well, there's the bed as you can see there. I'd like to be the couple that sleeps there, quite confined. No use if you suffer from claustrophobia. However, it's an alternative. But the price for the basic model, it is £49,500. So, is it worth the saving? You tell me. Okay, if you think touring around northwest Scotland's too easy and you fancy traversing the desert, how about going for something like this? This is the Cactus Oasis 4x4, which retails at a bargain £174,000. So it's got every piece of kit imaginable, especially for off-road. It's got huge off-road wheels and tyres with snorkel and ladder, and it's got a unique roof that splits longitudinally, revealing extra solar panels and a series of skylights down the centre. Taking you around the front, you'll see the huge spotlights they've got, kitted out for every eventuality. And hopefully I'll get a chance to have a sneaky look inside. And here we are in the inside. You can see the check patterned Shieldman seats, bolstered, supported, and all the usual gadgets in the top of the range VW Crafter. It's got a digital control panel, loads of storage, a huge skylight above the dining area. It is only a two-berth, but dining for four with a swivel seat. It is, as you'd expect, a long wheelbase. Lovely quality fittings. It is a small sink there and a large hob and oven. Plenty of drawers and cupboards. And if I look upwards, you'll see the aforementioned series of skylights that run right down the middle, and the panels, which I showed you earlier, fold inwards and cover those up at night, if you should so choose. And we have here a fridge and freezer, and the freezer beneath, and in here, just opposite the kitchen area, is the bathroom and toilet with a functioning shower and hand basin. So there we are, all yours for £174,000, and so far I believe it's the most expensive camper van at the show, unless of course you know different. Right, here we are on the Bilbow stand. And if you're not familiar with Bilbows, they're a long-established manufacturer, or converter, I should say, of camper vans, particularly VWs. And they are what I would describe as good quality, no-nonsense, good value. They're not the cheapest, but as I say, they've been around a long time, and Bilbow's conversions do hold the value well, and they are built to the industry standards. This one over here is the short wheelbase high top, which everyone calls the ice cream van. It doesn't help that it's in a cream colour as well. But the one I want to look at today is this one here, the Nexa. As I say, it's got the side pop top, which you would struggle to get two adults in, but maybe two children or one adult. This is the long wheelbase version, and it has the rear kitchen layout. So the front two seats, so it's 4 berth and 4 travelling seats, but the front 2 seats fold out. They are rib beds that fold out, and with the help of the cab seats, which rotate 180 degrees, you can make 2 single beds or push them together to make a double bed. But as you can see with the on the far side there, you can actually convert that seat into a bench seat. So if you prefer sitting side on when you're camping, with the help of a rear cushion there, you could quite easily make a bench seat out of it. And again, Bilbows will build them or convert them to your requirements. So this one, as I said, has the rear kitchen. You can see the fridge there, and then underneath that is the onboard toilet. And if I take you around the back, you'll see that this is a tailgate model. And if I just move around the back, you can look at it from the rear. There's quite a large combination hob and sink, with plenty of storage space, a gas locker there, and the fridge and toilet. So there, as you can see from the inside, is the pop top, which is sideways on. So you've got the extra height, the full length of the vehicle, but you'd struggle to get two adults up there. But there you go. This retails at £77,000 if you're interested. Okay, we're on the stand of Vantage motorhomes, and this particular model is called the Med. And I'm showing you this simply because it kind of blurs the lines between a camper van and the motorhome, because this is a Fiat Ducato, and it is only 5.4 meters long, which is only slightly longer than a long wheelbase camper van. And it's really well equipped and spacious. It's obviously wider than a camper van, and it's a high top, so there's no pop top or anything, so it's high enough to stand up in. And you've got the swivel seats, as you'd expect, large fridge, and it's a rear U-shaped seating layout. So there's plenty of space at the back, which converts into a double bed, and there's plenty of storage. Got a TV, wall-mounted TV there, skylight above, and lots more cupboards along the top. And you've got your sink and cooker, full-size cooker there, and a fold-up table, and obviously space for a table that slots in just there. But of course, the trump card is the bathroom here, which I'll attempt to show you. It's very compact, as you'd expect, but nice mirror, hand basin, toilet, and there's no shower in this. Oh, sorry, there is a shower. There's a shower tray. I imagine it connects to, I think the tap on the, yes, pulls out on the hand basin, and a vanity cupboard, and even left you a couple of toothbrushes with a skylight, which is good for ventilation if you're having a hot shower. And there is over cab storage, and this comes in at approximately £86,000 as displayed. Here's something different if you're on a limited budget. This is a Penine Pathfinder folding camper. It's on a special show price of £18,995. Now this takes me back a bit, because when we were younger with young children, we had a Conway Cruiser folding camper, and we owned it for 10 years, and we had some marvellous holidays in it. So basically it folds down to that size. It's like a caravan sliced in half, so it's easy to tow, easy to manoeuvre, and will fit in your garage. And unfolded in a matter of minutes, it turns into this. This particular one's got the awning set up, which will take a little bit longer, of course, but for the main camper itself, there's no pegging out. It all folds very cleverly, and it's really well equipped with hot water and heating, and it's 6 berth altogether. So you've got double beds either side. It's all good quality materials. Another double bed at that end, and the dining area here, and You've got cooker and sink, full-size oven and grill, and even got a bathroom tucked away here. So you've got a toilet and hand basin. So I think it's, and then you've got a fridge down there and a hanging wardrobe there. And it's all good quality materials, very useful. You don't have to spend money on storage and that kind of thing. It will fit in your garage or on your drive with a cover over it. And yes, it's an alternative to a caravan or camper van. Look, if you need to ask the price, you can't afford it. It's only money, you can't take it with you. So remortgage the house and drive away in total luxury. But if you are interested, this particular motorhome comes in at the bargain price of £647,000. But before you balk at that, let's just have a look round, see what you get for your money. Look at that for a bedding area, sheer luxury. Absolutely superb. And there's what you might call an open plan toilet. Not sure about your privacy on that one. Can't see a folding door. And then opposite we've got a full-sized hand basin. No compromise in here with space or anything like that. And then a good sized corner shower. And a luxurious kitchen area. Look at that, look at the depth of those units. And opposite there is an oven and various other storage options, and then a huge dining area and a lounge area here, huge skylight above, and a huge cab. It's on a Mercedes. I was going to say van, it's more like a bus really, isn't it? So if you want to do it in style, you've come to the right place. Well, there you go, it's 6 o'clock, it's the end of the show, and I've been kicked out, so I'm going to make my way over to the car park and drive all the way home in the cold and wet. But never mind, I'll be back next year, and I've seen plenty, but there's so much more to see, you really need a week to get around everything. But before I go, I'll give a quick mention to Tom from Landseer, who provide excellent quality Ford camper van conversions, so check them out. So I'll make my way over to the car park and make the long drive home. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you at the next show. Bye for now.